We are here to conduct the evaluation of the FIT funding project that we have conducted throughout the year based on the open source tools that the Ministry of Agriculture are using. So what we've covered throughout the trainings during our inception meeting and the trainings that we conducted in July, we covered basic tools like the KoBo toolbox, QGIS, dashboards in Excel, and even drone training that we train the participants on how to use these tools to help them or assist them in their data collection.
Currently we are conducting our annual crop survey, and this project have offered us tablets and also conducting trainings on KoBo toolbox. The program that we are, or software that we are using for our crop survey is QField, which we are mainly focusing on trying to capture the crop area in acres for individual crops and different varieties of crops. And after measuring that, we try to fill up our forms, trying to capture the percentage of the crops, which crops has the largest amount of largest number, and also the least. And we are currently using our KoBo in our market survey, conducting our market survey, which is conducted on Friday and Saturday every week. We do that using our KoBo toolbox.
After joining this training, my team and I were able to find it really useful for our daily work at the livestock division, especially in collecting of data. Since we our work daily, we used to go out and treat the sick animals here in Tonga. But before the training, we used to do our data collection manually, which is sometimes not really that effective and efficient for our work. But after the training, the KoBo training, we were able to apply the knowledge that we gained from the training to create our own forms online using the KoBo toolbox. And not only to create the forms, but we also go out with the forms and collect the data using the KoBo toolbox for our work.
I found the training on KoBo toolbox very useful in many ways, like you can collect the data. My colleague also learned from me on creating an account in KoBo toolbox and creating a form. The form is about the farmers, their contacts, registering farmers, and the crops they grow, and the location where the bush allotment is located. They can pinpoint it on KoBo toolbox. Before KoBo toolbox was that we use a paper and a pen to jot down the information we are provided by the farmers. But after the training, since everything is computerized, KoBo toolbox helps a lot in that, and it collects all the data. So if we start this year, we can continue on next year and the year after. That way it could be easier to collect and manage the data. Maybe it could help a lot in our, since we work for the agriculture, it can help a lot in our sector.
Before this project started, I encountered with KoBo through Picography, which is the project partner with the Ministry of Finance, and I had the opportunity to join them. And using KoBo was like creating a mindset that this can be easy for MAFF to start using it as a data collection through their daily work. And coming from Picography training, it was I get a lot of like knowledge and skills from there. But coming to implement on the stuff, it was really hard because none of them it was really developed into like to be interest for the stuff. And then come to a point where we started the training for QGIS in here, which is the basic field that I'm trying to teach our staff every month. And then invited the team for partner too, which came to like introducing the tools and came with the tutorials, manuals from their trainings, and that is that is where it started, where everything we're trying to create from scratch on how they can be able to provide these tools. Not only that it's open source, it's very user friendly.
We also like to thank you for this project for offering also the drone, which will be useful for us in the future. That's one of our dreams for our annual crop survey, so we can use the drone for measuring the areas, crop areas. Not only that, but for the timeliness will be more faster for us, and also to help the staff, as currently we are still doing it manually, like trying to walk the whole crop area and trying to capture the acres for each crops. But hopefully in the nearest future we will move up to a new standard of using the drone offering by this project to conduct our annual crop survey.
While we using the manual, we weren't able to know the exact location of the farmers. But after using the KoBo toolbox, our staff can be able to easily locate where the farmer is, so that when we are about to do a follow-up on that animal, we just look at the KoBo for the location, and then we ring the farmer for permission, and then we just go to that location without having to ask the farmers for direction. So after the training, I was able to go back to my division with my other colleague, and we share the knowledge to the other colleagues, so that when someday we go out from the division, the other staff already has the knowledge, and not only that they have it, but they can also share it to another new staff that might come in the future to the division, in order for the division to sustain that knowledge.
For the future, I have it's actually a cut that this application is going to be ongoing for a long period. This one, we already have the manual it's been stored in our desktop in every PC in our divisions. And from there we can see if anyone had any questions, we also provide the manuals that the project has been provided for us in soft copy. And we also train the staff, which is a clear example of how good selecting the participant they can be able to implement the work. Yeah, but so far the application is really useful, and not only that, but it reaches to the CEO, it reaches to the deputy directors, so it's going to be there for a long period.
For this evaluation, we're trying to get the feedback from the respective divisions that we have worked with, and basically what we are trying to get is we are trying to assess the impact of the capacity building that we've built within these ministries. The result of the evaluation that we conducted, we found out that the ministry have now transitioned from paper-based methods of collecting data to digital tools, which have significantly improved their data collection and accuracy in data gathering. At the same time, it has fostered personal and professional growth for the staffs within the ministry. The skills they have gained to better manage and analyze data. These improvements have not only transformed MAFF operation, but also it has influence on the national economic assessments. Key agencies like the Ministry of Finance, the Reserve Bank, and the National Statistics Office have now access to those data, which are more accurate and timely, which is vital for calculating GDPs and other revenue assessments and other economic indicators within the country. Also, the project has strengthened the Tonga's disaster management and preparedness recovery, because the data they've collected are critical for providing targeted support to community whenever there's disaster. They can be able to use this information that they've collected to assist those farmers and communities during the time of disasters.
Through projects like Back to Free and Partner, that the Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry and Food actually identified a few needs that our organization could facilitate, had the capacity to assist in. And this was first being to build capacity in data collection, analysis and visualization at a subnational level or island level, so that in turn this could help inform decisions at a national level. And the second need being to come up with an evidence-based approach in identifying and managing invasive species. And these two needs gave birth to two projects, and one that is facilitated by our team in the GEM division, and that is the capacity building in Tonga through the application of open source tools. And these tools are KoBo and QGIS and also Excel. And the second project that was facilitated by the Land Resource Division was developing and testing of a forest management model. And it is intended to increase capabilities in innovation and also capacity development and applying integrated multi-sectoral approaches to development challenges. It is supported by MFAT and as part of a broader New Zealand and SPC partnership, and is managed by the Strategy, Performance and Learning team within SPC. This peer-to-peer exchange is intended to increase collaboration between Pacific Island countries and also at the same time manage SPC-led capacity building across the region.